The following shopping haul has an immense amount of stuff. Please note that we saved for months prior to this trip, including cash from Christmas gifts, etc. Please don't judge us.
Just another Magic Monday.
Didnee! Hey guys, welcome back to our Didnee side. Unfortunately, we're back from Disney. But on the bright side, that means shopping haul! We have lots to show you. This week you'll get to see my part of the haul, and then next Monday you will get to see Katie's portion. So, you know, 2 separate households means 2 different hauls. Yay for you! And while we did our shopping, we made sure to keep our receipts, so we kept track of everything we purchased so we can tell you all the prices we paid in case you're looking to build a budget for your upcoming trip and you happen to see something you like in our hauls. So prices will be included with everything we show here. Yay! But first, I'm going to show you all the things that I got for free, because free is always good. So when you stay on site, you do get a magic band that contains your room key. You can link your credit card to it for shopping. All your dining reservations and fast passes are included on it. So you get to choose that and customize it when you're making your reservation. I got to choose purple because they finally added it as an option. They didn't have purple as a color option for the longest time, and I was very happy to add it to my reservation. So that's what I chose. Oh, I should show you this. Katie and I added our nicknames to the magic bands. So mine says Consuela because that is Katie's nickname for me. And Katie's is pretty funny, but I will let her show you that next week. Another thing that normally comes with your reservation other than your magic band is a luggage tag that matches the color of your magic band. Now, with Katie and I being from Canada, they didn't actually ship our magic bands to us. I think it has something to do with the radio frequency chip. For some reason they can't ship it across the border or overseas or anything. I'm not sure how it works exactly, but needless to say, we had to pick up our magic bands at the front counter at the hotel. But normally, when you get your magic band shipped to you, you also get a matching luggage tag. Now, because we had to pick them up at the counter, they didn't have the designated colors available for the luggage tag, so I would have gotten a purple luggage tag with Mickey and Minnie on a scooter, but because it wasn't shipped ahead of time, they didn't have them available. But we did request to still get luggage tags, so they had some generic gray ones. So I got this. It's still Mickey and Minnie, which is really cute, but it's gray. And yeah, it was just a nice little free item. So if this tag gives you any idea as to how much stuff I bought, I had to check a second bag, and this went on it. So get ready. Fasten your seatbelts. There's a lot of stuff. Also from the front desk, there was a scavenger hunt. Unfortunately, I lost the map because it was in one of my pockets and I think it fell out on a ride or something. But at Pop Century, they have a scavenger hunt. It has a map of the entire resort with all the icons. Like there was a giant lady and giant tramp, a big Mickey phone icon, stuff like that. And you had to place the icons into their corresponding spots on the map. And with that map came a fancy 90s snap bracelet. I got like a Chinese dragon looking thing. Ooh. And so once you filled out the map with all the icons, you got a prize. And what it was is they bring out this great big treasure box full of stuff, and I chose a rocket ship. It's a little foam thing with an elastic, and you just go, woo! Wasn't that fun? And then when we went to Ohana, we went to the front desk of the Polynesian, and we got laid. There you go. There, you get to enjoy the experience as well. And while we were at the Flower and Garden Festival, they were handing out passports. We picked this up mainly for a certain someone's birthday, just because we wanted to send something to her with a signature from a certain princess. It was signed in France by Belle, but this was for Karina for her birthday, so obviously Karina, if you're watching this, I haven't sent it yet, but soon. Very belated birthday present. Happy birthday! Along with that, we got Karina a happy birthday button. Normally these are free, but I got 2 of these from the Christmas shop in Magic Kingdom, and for $3 you can add 1 word, so a name. So for $3 I added Karina in fancy text, and it was also my grandma's 75th last week, so I added her name as well. So just nice little souvenirs to take home. And then there's always stickers. Always ask cast members if they got any stickers on hand. We were told by a cast member in the Christmas shop that the Haunted Mansion shop has really good stickers, so we asked there and they gave us a pile, which was awesome. Something to keep an eye out for in our vlogs during our travel day is while we were checking into Pop Century, a total stranger approached us and handed us 2 tickets to Universal. So that was amazing. We just paid a quick, like, 4-hour visit to Universal, but we got to hit the spots that we really wanted to see, just, you know, the aesthetics part. And I just really wanted to grab these for my scrapbook. They're just Springfield napkins because I really wanted to see the Simpsons part of the park. And we both ate the Lard Lad donut, and while we were doing that I grabbed these napkins, and they got a little destroyed in my backpack, but I think they would look cool on our Universal page of the scrapbook. Something that is always free in Disney is when you're meeting characters, you can get their autographs. So this book was given to me by a fellow Canadian Disney addict. She made it. So hopefully if you guys want any info about it, I can get her information for you. But we did collect many character autographs. If you want a separate video about that, our autograph books, let us know. They'll be pretty much identical, so we can probably just show one of them. Oh, and one other free thing that just kind of popped out here is this bookmark that we got from Belle. We went to Enchanted Tales with Belle and got a photo with her, and she handed us a bookmark saying that you'll always be a part of my favorite story. So that was really cute. So that covers the free stuff that we got from Disney. Now to move on to the expensive portion. Yay! So for the remainder of this haul, I am going to organize everything into categories in a way, and then I'm going to try and put everything into chapters. So if you're looking for certain things like mugs or shirts or just random knickknacks, then there will be chapters in the description box below, and if you need to refer back to it later, it's easy to find. Because I imagine this video is not going to be a short one. So first category is going to be clothing and accessories. So first off, I found this t-shirt at the Character Warehouse outlet. It is the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween shirt with the Sanderson sisters and a lot of villains included, like Dr. Facilier, Maleficent, and the Evil Queen. Because this was a seasonal item, it was incredibly cheap. I believe the original price is still on here. It is $27.95, but I only paid $3.99 for it.
Look how they're like silhouetted in the smoke on it, right?
What's that?
Some of the other villains are silhouetted in Maleficent's smoke.
What?
Lady Tremaine's top left, I saw.
Sometimes you just need a second pair of eyes. Wow! You're so smart! There's Lady Tremaine, Captain Hook, Jafar, Hades, and who would that be? Oh, that must be Cruella. She's very fluffy. Pretty sweet. When we made our surprise stop to Universal, I picked up this Krusty Burger t-shirt. Tom is a Disney lover, but I feel like he is much more a Simpsons lover than Disney. Would you agree?
I would agree.
You would agree. Alright. But this was $24.95. I will let you know Tom is a very talented Krusty laugher. He can laugh just like him, but usually not on demand.
It stresses my vocal cords. Not your dancing monkey.
And then another item I got from the Character Warehouse. It's incredibly filthy, it needs to be washed, but I grabbed this 2015 crew neck sweater. I know it's dated, but I told myself I wouldn't mind if anything had 2015 on it, just because that is when we started our Didnee side and it's kind of special to me. It's a hanging around the house type sweater. But it was, again, really cheap because it has a date on it. It was originally $39.95 and I got it for $4.99. Another item I got from the Character Warehouse was this hat. I like to call it the Hidden Mickey hat because it's covered in hearts and little tiny hidden Mickeys just mixed around. So if you look closely, there's lots of little, there's 2 tones of hearts, and then in the darker spots you can see little hidden Mickeys. But I thought this was a fun hat. It's a full back. And it was originally $24.95 and I paid $4.99 for it. Another hat I found was actually at the Vans outlet that was nearby the Character Warehouse. So I found this Vans Disney collaboration hat. It's got the Dalmatians on the beak. It is a snapback, but I have the shoes to match this, so I was really happy to find it. It was originally $26 and I got it for $9.95. Also at the Vans outlet, they had a sale going on at the time. It was buy one item, get one 50% off. And of course it was the, you know, equal or lesser value. So when I bought the hat, I picked up a couple pairs of sunglasses and they were $4.95 each. But because of the buy one get one half, one of them was only $2.47. So that was alright. The original price on the sunglasses were $12, so pretty good savings. I really like this pair because it reminded me of Minnie Mouse, her color scheme and polka dots sort of thing, even though the polka dots are more like hearts, but I thought they were pretty adorable. But since I went at the beginning of the summer, I know I'm going to be using these a lot. And my last piece of headgear that I bought on this trip was the iconic Mouseketeer hat. And of course I had to add my name to the back. If you were to buy this hat on its own without any personalization, it's just $14.99, but I got the basic lettering name for $3. You could also add a different font or thread color, I think for $7, but I just wanted the basic gold with the basic cursive font. I thought it was very classic and I wanted to stay that way, so there you go. And the final piece for this clothing and accessories category is a new charm from my Pandora bracelet. So it's a charm of Cinderella Castle, and if you look on the bottom it does say Walt Disney World. It's very detailed for its size, and that was $70. This charm was definitely my biggest investment as far as my souvenirs go, but ironically it is the smallest thing I bought. So it's something that I can carry with me every day and cherish my memories of wishes and just looking at the castle from the hub and everything. So yeah, it just makes me happy. Moving on to our next category, we've got mugs and drinkables. Lots of them. I had to have an entire category dedicated to them, so let's get started. First off, we'll start with the mug that is in 99% of hauls. It is the refillable resort mug, but this year's style has sort of a theming dedicated to all the resorts. It shows the Fab Five with their trailer heading into the resort area. Where's ours? There's Pop right there. Yay, go Pop. But if you look closely, it does have a nod to every resort on property. So that was a cute design. You can fill this up at any resort for the full duration of your stay, I believe up to 2 weeks. So for $17.99 you can get a bunch of drinks. Yeah! The second souvenir mug I bought was from Casey's. It is this really cool baseball themed souvenir mug, and what I liked about it is it's kind of got like this pleather feeling to it with some embroidery, like baseball embroidery on it. And at first I was kind of confused as to how you would wash it, but then I noticed it just slipped apart. So I like it for the fact that I can bring it to work and it's got a good grip to it. I do really like the resort mugs. The only thing I don't like about them is the handle, because I like to slip it into my backpack after I'm done work and the handle is kind of cumbersome and gets in the way. But this is the exact same size as the resort mugs, but it doesn't have a handle, so it's handy. This mug was $8.99 with a lemonade slush. I believe you can get it for $7.99 if you just want to get like a Coke or a soft drink or anything in it. I wanted to try the lemonade slush. Unfortunately, I was disappointed by it. I think it's the Canadian taste buds. I didn't like a lot of the lemonade and stuff like that. But I still got a cool mug out of it, so that's alright. The next souvenir cup that I got was from our quick service lunch at Be Our Guest. I got this really cute Belle and Beast mug. It says Be Our Guest here on the top. And I really like this little feature at the top here. It's a hidden Mickey! But you can flip that over and then it's got a little spout at the top. I'm pretty sure I can drink hot drinks out of it. I'm gonna look it up to be sure. But it does have the same plastic rating as the refillable mugs, and I've taken tea in that all the time. So if I can take a tea in this, that would be great to take to work. And finally, the last souvenir travel mug I got was from Universal. one place I've always wanted to go is the Quickie Mart. I was really dumb because it's just a store, but I just wanted to say I've been to the Quickie Mart because I really enjoy The Simpsons, and I just thought it would be, you know, a fun experience. So I went into the Quickie Mart and I found this souvenir travel mug, which I thought was kind of like, you know, the classic 7-Eleven mugs you could get, and it's got a poo on it and it says, "Thank you, come again." And I really like it. So again, another mug for work, as if I don't have enough, but I find for me, my travel mugs when I'm working with students, because I do school photography, if I've got a travel mug, that's a good conversation starter. It just breaks the ice with the student and it helps them relax and take good pictures. So my travel mugs are very important to me. Two more items that are kind of souvenir drink items are my Light Up X-Wing, which is all different colors and it will eventually flash. I just have to go through all the settings. Bear with me. There it is. So it changes color. I added this to a Coke right before I went to see Fantasmic. I think the drink was $3 and then the X-Wing was $4.50. But I thought because we were going to a night show, this would be really fun to have, and yeah, I wore it on the bus that night and drove everybody crazy.
Sorry, not sorry.
And then one day I went to Eric's drink stand, I think it was. I don't know what it's called exactly, but outside of the Little Mermaid ride, Prince Eric has a themed stand, and we got lemonades with Mickey straws. I think you can buy these on their own without getting them in a drink. I think they're like 70 cents or something, but we added this to a drink for free. So those are all of the souvenir cups that I got. Now we can move on to the actual legit ceramic mugs that I got. First off, I got a mug for Tom. It's grumpy, it says stubborn. I thought it was perfect for my husband, and it also says no. But yeah, I just grabbed him this mug. It was $14.95. Picked it up at the Emporium on the last night, and yeah, he was happy to receive it. Right, Tom? Also, on our last night at the parks, we had to ride Pirates. It was our last ride of Disney World, and for me, it was appropriate because it is my favorite ride. A lot of people say that thrill rides are their favorite, but I just love Pirates. I love the history, I love the movies, and so I just really enjoy that ride. The smell is amazing. Just everything about it to me, it's my favorite. So as we exited the ride, I had to pick up something from Pirates. So I grabbed this mug. It has the siren mermaids on it, and what I really like about it is that the handle is a mermaid tail. It's very cute, and it's very like pin-up style, so maybe I'll give you a better glimpse. So there's a mermaid on each side of the mug. This one reminds me a lot of Ariel, but is themed to pirates. And if you look on the inside of the mug, right here, it says, "Sailors beware." And the other thing I like about it is that it does say Pirates of the Caribbean on the bottom. So it's not just a generic mermaid mug, it's actually specific to pirates, and I like that. Oh, and there's also a little skull and crossbones in the bottom. So this was from the pirate shop as you exit Pirates, and it was $14.95. This third mug is one that I'm really happy about, but I'm also kind of sad because I was settling on this mug. The design that's on it is something I actually wanted to get on a shirt. I'd been daydreaming about this shirt for months, but when I found the shirt, they didn't have my size. So I had to settle and get a mug instead. But at least I have the design in some form. It is of the Magic Kingdom, and I just really like this design because it has a ton of characters that I love on it. It's got the hitchhiking ghosts, Buzz Lightyear, Stitch, Ariel, and my favorite, Genie, most importantly. So I'll give you a better look at that. So there you can take a look at everything on that logo there, all the favorite characters. There's probably some of your favorites on there as well. It's got a little bit of everybody from Magic Kingdom. And if you look on the inside, there is all the different lands and like Main Street, stuff like that, all written on the inside of the mug, which is a pretty unique little item. This was also $14.95. And finally, my favorite mug out of all the mugs I bought. I was pretty sure that you could only get this mug from Disneyland, so as soon as I saw it at our resort shop, I freaked out and immediately bought it because I was like, if I can't find this anywhere else, I will be heartbroken. So this was probably my first buy. It is this really adorable Aladdin mug. I did have the artist's name, but I can't remember. I will put a caption of the artist's name below. But they always have really, really cute stuff. They are the ones that are responsible for making the hipster Mickey, if you've ever seen that. But I just love how this looks. It's so cute. Let me bring this closer. So it's got the Sultan and Raja. And then you turn around and there's Jasmine and Aladdin on the carpet. And then there's Genie and Abu. And then if you look on the inside, there's the magic lamp. So I'm really looking forward to drinking millions of teas out of this. It was also $14.95. While I was shopping for mugs, I tried to keep the price within a reasonable range, and I think I did pretty good. I think they were like the lowest on the scale for mugs. So I was pretty pleased that I got a lot of designs that I liked for a great price. The next category is plush, because I'm a grown-up. Deal with it. First thing I got was from Hollywood Studios. Some of you, if you follow us on Instagram, may have seen him already. I went out of my way to dig through the entire pile of plush toys to pick the derpiest looking one, and I think I was successful. It's James P. Sullivan. If you look at his face, he's completely cross-eyed, his lip is over his nose, and he just makes me so happy. Just look at him! He's so derpy. And the next thing I got was when we visited Universal. I could not resist this, and it was actually a godsend when it came time to go on the plane. It's a giant donut, because you can't say no to a giant donut. It is the signature Lard Lad donut, the pink frosting and the colorful sprinkles. And on the back it says The Simpsons and Universal Studios, so that made a nice souvenir from our 4-hour trip to Universal. When I picked it up, the one thing I thought was maybe if I folded it in half, it would double as a neck pillow, and that's exactly what happened. I took it on the plane, stuck it up next to the window, and I had a nice little cushion. So not only is it cute, it's practical. This next item is a gift for a friend of ours. They just had a little girl. It's their first baby, so I had to get something for them because she told me that I guess the nursery theme was going to be Minnie Mouse. So I found this little pacifier clip of Minnie Mouse, and it's very soft and plushy. And I found this at the Character Warehouse outlet. It was originally $7.95 and I scored it for $2.99. And you cannot have a plush haul without Tsum Tsums. If you buy Tsum Tsums at Disney individually, they are $5.95, but if you buy them in sets of 3, they are 3 for $15, so knocks a few dollars off. Makes a good combo deal. So I did that a couple times, so if that tells you anything. I got a lot of park exclusive ones just because I won't be able to find them again. So I got a couple from Pirates. This is the dog with the keys, which I thought was really cute. That's one of my favorite scenes on Pirates. As well as, everybody wants her, the redhead. She's got a little hat and a nice little lace dress, which is very cute. Make a little kissy face. I also got a Duffy Bear, which is, considering his size, still very detailed. He's got the Mickey Mouse on his face and on his backside. This one isn't a park exclusive, but I just thought he was really cute and I wanted him for my collection. I got a Baloo. Baloo has a special spot in my heart because I call my dad Papa Bear, so I really like Baloo. And one of the park exclusives that I could not ignore was the Haunted Mansion set that came out last month. So I grabbed the 3 hitchhiking ghosts. There they are in their little hats and facial hair. It's very cute and fuzzy. So I got those for myself. But as well, I grabbed one other Tsum Tsum because we are hoping to do another live stream with That One Couple TV in the next month or so, and we thought it would be fun to bring back some prizes from Walt Disney World. So we grabbed a ghost host for you guys. If you guys happen to tune into the live stream, you might have a chance to win her if you answer some of our trivia questions. So be sure to stay tuned to both us and That One Couple TV in order to see when we are hoping to do our live stream. She could be yours. I did set aside a category for sort of cosmetic body products sort of stuff. Stuff that make you smell good. That's about it. But while I was at Polynesian, a friend of mine was asking if I could pick up a certain body lotion for her. It is the H2O Plus body lotion that you would normally find in the resorts. It was kind of like the complimentary stuff, but you can buy larger bottles of it if you wish. She was hoping to get a body lotion either plain or grapefruit. I went and got her the grapefruit one because it smells amazing. So I just picked that up for her as a little favor, and it was $16.95, I believe. If you're ever in the resorts and you want to smell something amazing, check out the grapefruit body lotion by H2O Plus. It's awesome. I had to cave and go to Basin in Disney Springs. I was really excited to visit there, and I grabbed a couple things for myself. One of the things I really wanted to get was a bar of Mickey soap. So I grabbed, this is very summery smelling. Not sure if Tom's gonna like it, but that's okay with me because then I can just use it for myself. These bars of soap are sliced and weighed, and it's kind of like when you go to the deli, it's done by weight. But I got the cheapest bar I could find just so I could try it. It was $5.69. The last thing I got from Basin was a mixed bag of scented bath salts. I will do my best to try and remember each one. The one that I definitely know is the orange colored one. It's called Satsuma, and it smells divine. I believe the pink colored one is Love, and the blue one I think is Relaxation, and I can't remember the green one. All I know is they all smell amazing, and they had a combo deal. Like, you could buy these little jars for a certain price, like $4. Don't quote me on that. All I know is the entire bag, like you pick up this bag and fill it with all these little jars, it was $25.99. So it was a better value to get 6 of them than it was to get little individual ones, because you also got the bag free, and I think it worked out that you got like a jar free sort of thing. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying these out. I've been waiting to try these out because I wanted to show you guys the bottles full, and now I'm probably going to go and use them all like crazy. But the challenge will be not to use them all before I go back to work next season, because that's when I need my bath stuff, is after work, because I stand on my feet for a solid 8 hours a day and I come home exhausted. So I'm gonna try not to use them all summer, but I doubt that's not gonna happen. Moving on to the next category, if any of you know me, I can't possibly go to Disney without getting a bunch of pins. So this is the pins section. You might be surprised to know that as soon as we got to Disney, we didn't go straight to Magic Kingdom. We actually hit up the Contemporary because I was on a mission to get a pin so that I could bring it back home to trade for a different pin. Kind of complicated, but that's just how pin trading goes. A friend of mine has a limited edition Little Mermaid pin that I want, but she was seeking a pin that had been released the week before we left. So we had heard that it's more likely that we would find limited edition pins at Contemporary than other places, and sure enough, I found it everywhere else the rest of the week. But fact is, I got it as soon as I got there, and it was, you know, safe in my hands. So I got this limited edition Nightmare Before Christmas love letter. So it's got Jack and Sally. You can open it up and it says, "We're simply meant to be" on the inside. It is limited edition of 3,000 and it was $15.95. I did find some other limited edition pins while I was down there. These ones were actually from the Character Warehouse outlet. They are seasonal. They're from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. But because of the characters that are on them, I felt like they would probably be good traders or gifts, because this one here is Captain Hook. So I was planning on sending this one to Karina and Dylan and Killian, because Killian apparently loves Captain Hook. Even at his age, he reacts to him, so I thought it would be fun to send him a very special pin from the trip. I also grabbed these two Hitchhiking Ghost pins. Both styles of pins are limited edition of 5100, and they came from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I do plan on probably keeping one of the Hitchhiking Ghost ones because they're really fun, and then keeping one for a trader for anybody that collects Haunted Mansion that might be looking for it. All of these pins were originally $15.95, but I got them for $6.99 a piece. One thing I told myself when going down there is that I would not buy booster packs or mystery packs because they are so gosh darn expensive. But I found one that I had never seen before, and it had a lot of pins inside that I collect, so of course I was a sucker and I had to buy 2 boxes. Normally when you buy 2 mystery boxes, it's supposed to be 2 for $28, and unfortunately the cast member was not paying attention and just rang them in individually at regular price, so I didn't get a deal for them, but thankfully I did get a pin that I do collect, so it was kind of worth it. The set I got was called Attractions, so it had a lot of different characters from rides, like I have the Yeti from Expedition Everest, and Alice and the Cheshire Cat from the Mad Tea Party, and I've got Bruce, Dory, and Nemo from The Seas with Nemo and Friends. And finally, the pin that I got that I actually collect is Aladdin and Jasmine on the Magic Carpet from Aladdin's Magic Carpets. And the rest of the pins that I bought are all open edition rack pins. You can just find them on the wall really easily. This one was a no-brainer. I had to get Genie with the lamp. This is fairly new from this past year, I believe. I really like how it has a lot of different texture to it. The cloud behind Genie is very pearlescent, and then his lamp is kind of more of a matte gold, which is really pretty. And the Genie pin was $9.99, and he was pretty common to find on just about any rack. And after dining at Ohana, I had to get a nice Stitch pin, and this one was very appropriate because it says Ohana means family. It's got him and Lilo hugging. And this pin was $9.99, and pretty sure you can find it just about everywhere. And one collection that I have that is very difficult to collect is Emperor's New Groove. You can't really find any merchandise in the parks of anything to do with Emperor's New Groove, but recently they came out with a new pin. I don't actually have any Kronk pins yet, so I was really excited to grab him and add him to my Emperor's New Groove collection. He was $8.99 and I grabbed him from the Emporium, but you can probably find him just about anywhere. And finally, the last rack pin I bought, I grabbed right before I jumped on the Tragical Express yesterday. 6 in the morning, I grabbed this Pop Century Resort pin. It was $9.99 from the Pop gift shop. One thing I found at the outlets that I got for my pins was this pin bag. It is dated 2015, but like I mentioned earlier with the sweater, the 2015 year doesn't bother me because it's a significant year for our channel. It's when we started, so I didn't mind getting any merch that had 2015 on it. That being said, because it was dated and a lot of people didn't want 2015 stuff, it was ridiculously cheap. I'm not entirely sure the original price on this item, but I know I paid $3.99 for it. I'm assuming it was around $20, maybe a little bit more for the original price, but it's just a little pin book that I can fit some traders in and then keep it on me. It was very handy, especially at like Epcot where trading was pretty good. I would strap it on me like this, have my backpack, and then if I saw a cast member with a pin that I liked, I would just be like, hey, I want to trade you, and just pass it off. So I felt that it was handier than a lanyard because I find lanyards, I tend to lose pins really easily. Because this zips up and is enclosed, it just felt like it was a little bit more secure and I wasn't losing stuff. So that was alright. But that about covers the pin category, so we will move on to decorative items, etc. This category is kind of a mishmash of all different kinds of items, knickknacks, just a lot of different things. So I didn't really know how to, specify what they would go into, so just expect a lot of random for this one. First off, I've got a couple of ornaments. It is a little early in the year, but because I planned this trip for so long, I did want to get something to commemorate it for my Christmas tree. So I grabbed this 2016 frame ornament. It's got Sorcerer Mickey and then the year on the other side, as well as Walt Disney World at the top. And I did notice that there is a little hook on the back, so I think if I really wanted to hang it up in the house for the rest of the year, I can do that. It's a nice option. But I did mainly get it for the Christmas tree. I got that ornament from the old Christmas shop in Magic Kingdom for $16.99. Now I wasn't planning on getting any other ornaments during this trip just because it is summer and I felt that I didn't need to, but while I was at Character Warehouse I found an ornament that I could not resist. It's this really glittery Ursula. I have a few little mermaid ornaments that are very much like this style, so I think it's going to go very well with them. And I found her at Character Warehouse, so she was a very good price. It does say, I'm kind of frustrated with this, but the original price was $19.95 and the sale tag said $4.99. Now this is my fault, but I should have checked my receipt before leaving the warehouse, but I was charged $6.99 for her. So that was a bit unfortunate. I did get gypped a couple bucks, but that's just a word of advice to you guys. If you guys are shopping anywhere, check your receipt, because like I mentioned before with the mystery box pins, I probably lost a couple dollars there as well because the cast member just neglected to do the sale price. So it's worth it to look at your receipt anytime you buy anything, because I could have saved $4. That's like a churro, right? So those are what I got as far as ornaments go. But another thing I did find at the Character Warehouse is this gorgeous frame. It is actually from Disneyland's 60th. Katie eyed it for me and thought that I would really like it, and she was right, because it has a lot of my favorite characters on it. And I really like how it has like this gradient effect from like black and white to full color. It's really pretty. It has two different options. You can do a matted frame, which will kind of carry on the design a little bit, or if you want to take the matte out, you can do 5x7. So if you go with the matte version, you can do 4x6, and then without the matte, you can do 5x7. So it does not have the original price on it, but it did have a sale price of $8.99. So again, I'm guessing it was somewhere around the $20 range originally, but I got it for $8.99, and it does have the commemorative Disneyland 60 on the back. So I thought that was a pretty cool keepsake to get for a really good price. And one last Character Warehouse item that I got was this scrapbook kit. Again, it's a dated item, so because of that, it was ridiculously cheap. I mainly got it because some of the frames and stickers do not have 2015 on them. So I figured for our trip it would be great little things to add to our scrapbook, and it was only 49 cents. So even if I use, you know, a handful of stickers and some little cardstock pieces, it's still worth it. It was originally $12.95, so you cannot beat that price. This next item is a gift I got from my grandmother for her birthday. She really enjoys puzzles, and she really likes Thomas Kinkade. So as many of you know, Thomas Kinkade has a series of paintings that he's done for Disney, and a lot of them have become puzzles in the parks. So with her favorite princess being Cinderella, I thought it was appropriate that I get her a park exclusive design of Cinderella Castle. So I grabbed her this Thomas Kinkade puzzle, 1,000 pieces, and I just feel like it was really pretty, and I think she's gonna really like it. You can just barely see the partner statue there in the middle, but I think it's gonna bring her hours of relaxation, because that's what she does to chill. She just likes to sit down with her puzzle and figure things out in peace and quiet. So it was $19.95. I grabbed it at the Emporium on our last night, and I just feel like it's a very special piece, and I think she'll really like it. The next few items are also from the Emporium. This here, it's kind of mangled because I've already opened it up, but it's a card game / board game that you can bring home with your sorcerer's cards and play cooperatively with friends and family to beat a villain yourself at home. When you purchase this game, there are 4 possible outcomes for your board, and then I believe there's 10 possibilities for a rare card that you can only get with this game. So when I bought it, I was hoping to get either Ariel or Jasmine for a card, and the villain that I really wanted to get was Jafar. So thankfully, I grabbed the right one. I got Jafar as a board, and I got Jasmine as my sorcerer card. So it's the Jasmine's Magic Carpet Tassels of Fury, because that's intimidating. But I thought that was a fun thing to open. You get to see me open them in the vlogs, but there's a little spoiler for you. I grabbed this car decal because I just got a brand new car. Well, not brand new, it's brand new to me. But I just got a CRV, and I thought it'd be fun to get a little item to possibly stick onto the back. I don't know if it will work because I think the back of my car is curved, so it might not stay, but maybe I'll find something else to stick it to, like the side of my computer or something like that. But I got this really cool little Mickey emblem, and it was $9.95. Picked it up from the cash register area at the Emporium. The last item I got from the Emporium is this pack of Magic Kingdom pens. This is going along with the theme of the mug and the t-shirt that I really like. So on each pen cap, it has Magic Kingdom, and then there's a different character on each pen. So we've got Buzz, Briar Rabbit, the partner statue, Dumbo, the hitchhiking ghost, and then a tiki bird. One of the main reasons I got it is I wanted to keep a couple of the pens for myself and then give a few away during our Ohana live stream that's coming up in the next month or so. So again, be sure to stay tuned to us and That One Couple TV to find out when we'll be doing that live stream, because we'll also be giving away some of these pens along with that Tsum Tsum I showed earlier. And one item that I got for a gift was for Karina, and especially for Killian, because they're constantly building his library. I grabbed this Duffy the Bear book. It tells the story of how Duffy became Duffy and just kind of his background story. And it's just a very cute story. And well, because I don't know when I'll be back again, I got one for myself, because I do plan on having kids someday soon, just don't know when yet. And I don't know if I'll be back at Disney before that happens, so I grabbed one for my future kids. Don't judge me. Each book was only $5.99, so it was a very affordable keepsake, and it's something that I feel that both Karina and I will enjoy for years to come. Lastly, I have a few more pens to show you. First off, I'll show you my autograph pen. I really like this pen. Unfortunately, I might send a little letter to Disney just because the quality of it was not very good. It wrote well and everything, but I will show you why I'm disappointed with it. I got this pen for my autograph book, but I really liked the design of it and I knew that I could use it at home later. Unfortunately, all the design is starting to peel off and I haven't even had it for 2 weeks yet. So I might mention it to Disney, see if they can do anything about it, but you know, if they don't, whatever. And these last two pens I got for one of my best friends. She's not huge into Disney, but thankfully I went to Universal. I got a couple items of some stuff that she kind of collects around her room and stuff. So it's got all the Minions lined up there, and then it says Minion Powered. And this was a little bit tricky to figure out, but it's a twist pen, and on the end it has a highlighter. So I figured, she's a hairdresser, so I figured if this helped with her appointment book, then that would be really handy. And then I also grabbed this Betty Boop pen, because she really likes Betty Boop and pin-up stuff. It's just a simple click pen, but I thought these were fun little things to bring back for her. That's pretty much everything. If you have watched this haul all the way through, congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. If you're just checking out our channel for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we're going to be adding a lot of new trip videos in the near future. As well as next week, Katie will be adding her side of the haul, and there might be a trip trailer coming up this week. Stay tuned. I'll be doing my best to put together a compilation of clips from our upcoming videos so that you guys can get a little glimpse before it all comes together. If you liked all the goodies that you saw in this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up below, and be sure to leave us a comment. What stuff did you like from the haul? Maybe you're heading to Disney soon and you got some great ideas. We'd like to know. Thanks for joining us for another Magic Monday. Hope you have a great week. Bye!